What's up, guys? This is gonna be a really good gameplay. I honestly was thinking to myself that I don't want to do videos like this very much anymore because I was planning on making this my main type of video. But, I changed my mind about that. But after having this type of game, I actually really wanted to make this gameplay video. And let's just cut to the chase. I can guarantee that if you watch this whole video and pay attention, you will not suck at Nox support anymore. You might not be the best, but you won't suck at it anymore. So if you want to be decent at Nox support, watch this fucking video, guys. Also, I posted this gameplay not because it was like the best gameplay in the world, but this is probably like one of the best matches I've had this season. Like, this might be my favorite match. Like, this was such a slobber knocker, really good, entertaining game, I think. So let's fucking get into it. I'm always starting Benevolence and Tier 1 Thieves on Nox. And I'm usually getting Horrific, which I like to get Horrific, and I also like to get Spirit Robe on Nox, because I'm thinking that those damage mitigations will actually stack with the damage mitigation on her ult, and you'll just be insanely tanky. I'm pretty sure I end this game with like the most mitigation in the game. Could be wrong about that, but yeah, I think those stack. You're not gonna have the best clear as Nox, obviously, so don't ever try hard to win lane. I see this person's playing Ardio, which Ardio probably has a pretty decent lane because of her clear. But I know for a fact that that character is going to suck penis late game. Please don't play Ardio support. It is not a good character. You're actually a noob if you think Ardio support is a good character. Like, people are like, oh, Ardio's OP in solo. Must be. No, trash support. Unless you're planning on getting insane values out of her cripple, then she's literally just a bottom tier support. Walked into that combo. And pay attention to how much I'm body blocking. You're going to see, like, anytime it looks like I'm having sex with my own teammate, that's called body blocking. People need to do that more often. The amount of times, like, I have a clip, like, I'm going to be making a montage pretty soon. Okay, I say pretty soon, it honestly might take a whole fucking month. I'm planning on making it my best video ever, and I'm actually planning on having some decent edits on that video. I will probably have at least 1 or 2 really sexy body block clips just to show how OP body blocking is. And there you go, Ardio getting punished for playing Ardio. Just being super aggressive and trying to hyper win lane is just going to get you ganked. Which is why, like, yes, that can be nice sometimes, but what you have to think to yourself is, are the enemies playing like pussies and making it hard for us to kill them even though we're shitting on them pressure-wise? If the answer to that is yes, please stop doing that and just go and get all the farm around the map. I hate when my ADC is sitting at their fucking tower line trying to poke them because I know we're just missing out on farm and our chances of getting ganked are going up. It's the most cringy arena thing I've ever seen. ADC smooth brain. I'm sorry if you're an ADC main watching this video, but y'all are 100% the stupidest type of player in the game. 100%. It is literally like, it's not even it's just objective. Most random Achilles fucking invade I've ever seen in my life. I'm not a jungler, but I think that was pretty fucking random. Like, what the hell was that, Arya? What the fuck was that dash? You know you're playing against Nox, right? You gotta get good, bro. You gotta get good. Let's pay attention to mechanics and just level of brain cells that are going on. Ardio's not looking pretty good in that department, if I do say so myself. And sorry if I'm being mean. I mean, I'm exaggerating slightly, but I mean, that's just me, bro. That's just me. Now I think I saw kill potential on this RDO, so I popped the I popped ult, I popped relic, I'm popping my whole kit on this bitch, and I actually chased her back into her I managed to chase her back towards castle, and then Best Set had a really good gank. That was just sexy. Go back and watch that. That's just sexy, bro. That's just knowing when you have kill pot, aka kill potential. It's called being goated. We need to practice going in and recognizing kill pots. Because honestly, if you're not peeling, right? If you're not peeling as support, then what are you doing? You're setting up, right? You peel and you set up as support. The only time you should try to set up is if you have kill potential, right? Any other time you save your abilities for peel or I guess clear, right? Jingwei mid. Now let's have some commentary about this motherfucker playing Jingwei mid. That's not a good game state in my opinion. Whenever Jingwei mid suddenly becomes good simply because of crit and just the fact that hunters are good right now. I normally ban Jingwei every game. This is one of the few games I didn't ban Jingwei. I think I banned Bakasura because I had a good there was a Bakasura in my last game. He wasn't good. We actually completely shit on him. I played Jing Chan and dicked him down the whole game, but it's a guy that I know only plays auto attackers, so I thought if I banned his best auto attacker, we'd have a better chance against him. But yeah, no, I'm just saying I don't like the fact that Jingwei mid is good right now. Anyways, I'm going to message that Achilles, whose name is What the Chuck, and I'm going to ask him what the chuck was that, bruh. That was the easiest execute of your life, bro. How you going to let me break your knees like that, bro? How you going to let me break your knees? Got to be a little toxic, bro. You got to talk some shit. As long as it's funny. Only talk shit if it's funny. And I got to let my teammates know what I did because I'm just so proud of myself. Cringy. My teammate was a really good player this game. My teammate carried-ish. I'm kind of trying to look for a gank on this guy. I am warding. I like to ward for my side lanes. I'm not the best warder. I'll say that right now. My ward game is like decent at best, but... And that's just positioning wise. I definitely buy enough wards, but... Yeah, I don't know. I ward for my side lanes sometimes. Usually in times when I was looking for a gank and I didn't get one, I'm like, well, I might as well do something for them, so I guess I'll ward for them. And yeah, I have been buying the Ward Chalice. I kind of just realized that the Ward Chalice is just something you should be getting after I watched an awesome Jake VOD. Because it is going to save you money and you can still get sentries when you need sentries. But yeah, like the freaking Ward Chalice pays for itself. It pays for itself. It's basically saving money. And yeah, you're going to see me dash at people a lot and use my dash aggressively. One, that's because I'm tanky and I can afford to, and two, because that's how you're going to get a lot of combos off, is by dashing in and then immediately silencing them. Because a lot of people aren't going to react to just Nox dash. If you want to know how to counter Nox support or play around Nox support, dash after they dash, as long as they're dashing at you, obviously. That's the time to react, because if you don't do that, then you're just getting silenced and comboed. I'm just trying to put as much pressure as I can on this Jingwei. So I'm just going to try to combo her as much as possible, even with kill potential. So I guess that's another reason why you use abilities as support, is for pressure. Use my ult there, so even if my teammates missed abilities, we were getting the ult kill. And I did horrific emblem that Achilles because I saw kill potential on him, but he just ulted away, which, I mean, he had to. After horrific emblem, he is 100% dead. without using his ult. But yeah, don't be afraid to just horrific emblem one person if it's gonna give you the kill. Like if you're like, this is really close, but if I think if I horrific emblem it goes from close to 100%, go ahead and do it. I don't remember what I bought here. I'm obviously thinking. Oh yeah, Genji's. Because I really like cooldown on Nox up. And they're triple magical, so I went with the Genji. And because of the new patch, and because I think Lono's actually wasn't completely necessary, especially in non-competitive, I think on mage supports from now on, I'm going to try to buy Lono's mask last. And not buy it early anymore. That's just like a test. I want to see if I can get away with it. I definitely got away with it this game. So Cherno called for help, so you know your boy. I'm support. I'm going to come help. I feel like we shit on Achilles this game. Like, just watch this, any time Achilles is on my screen, because like this guy had a decent stat line. Like he was one of the better players on their team, potentially the best. It was just him and Jing Wei were the only two people making this game hard. But I feel like any time he was on my screen, he literally just got fucking owned. Wardrobe BJ's boys. Even though we're so far ahead, the chances of them going for a gold is so low that isn't really that necessary of a ward. Which I kind of trolled even having 3 wards there in the first place. And I remember thinking that, like, why the fuck do I have a ward in my inventory? It was just habit. Because I did just recently start doing the warding shots. But yeah, here I'm applying pressure and doing the dash into combo. Because I know usually people don't react fast enough to that. And that's a lot of poke damage on the Jing Wei. That ward did show me that Kronos' location there, and I got to call it out, so that was kind of nice, right? The ward did something. Here I just want to put pressure on blue. I don't want them to be able to get blue for free. You need one thing that you need to be paying attention, because these little leads matter and like really annoy the fuck out of your teammates, is paying attention like if you're able to know when their buffs are up and just going and contesting their buffs, because if you play smart, you can contest their buffs by yourself and just get away every time. So there's like no reason not to do it. Like here I'm sitting near the wave, so if a minion happens to kill another minion, I get the assist for it. But I don't want to completely clear it because I want my solo laner to get the farm, and I was just waiting for the inevitable blue buff. And I end up ulting 1 second late. And real quick, I really do want to be able to commentate the best way possible and analyze the gameplay the best way possible. So if I'm like not saying some shit that I should be saying, or I'm saying shit that's unnecessary to say, please let me know down in the comments, guys. I really want to be able to get better at this. I mean, as you can see, I wasn't lying, guys. On repeat, I am dash comboing people. That is how you play Nox support. Another miss by Achilles. And it was early, too. I wasn't even XC range. Just gotta schmoove on people. Hopefully by what? I feel like, I'm not completely sure. But I do think there's a chance that I'm like a top tier dodger in this game. I do think I break people's legs all the time. So hopefully By paying attention to the way I do that, you can get better. I'm also a top tier toxic player and top tier shit talker. And top tier asshole. So if that's something you're interested in, you'll definitely learn how to do that correctly as well. Make sure you laugh at the person who's getting killed by your teammates and get out of tower like one shot before you die. That's a top tier asshole move. So I've been thinking recently about how good Emperor's armor is this patch. And as you can see down in the chat, I feel like if I had 10% cooldown on it, I'd buy it every single game. But I am basically looking for every opportunity to buy it right now on this patch, at least so far. So I do think I'm going into Emperor's armor next. It's just, I think it's just, at this point, I think it's just a decent to potentially even just straight up good item literally every single game now. Like, it's definitely nothing crazy, but calling the gank on this Kronos. I see Tiamat's following me and Kronos has 0 mana, so it's looking pretty fucking juicy. And I trolled. Yeah, I just trolled the gank. That's gonna happen. And that's probably the one thing that could keep you from still not being that good at Nox even after watching this goated gameplay. It's just the mechanics of hitting the combo. It's something you gotta get used to. Just play Nox a decent amount and you'll get good at it. But it is kind of hard to hit. Five out of the 11 kill participation right now. Could be doing better. Could be doing better. That's the best way to know how good you are at support if you can't tell. The stats you need to look at is just your kill participation compared to how many kills your team has as a whole. That's an insane ult and horrific emblem by me. Because they didn't end up chasing that kill into Tiamat, but if they did, we would have won the fight insanely hard just because of the ult that I hit along with the horrific emblem, because that lowered their damage by an insane amount, and then we're also just ahead of them in the first place, so they had 0 chances of winning that. I know my chances of dying there are big. But I went for it anyways because I'm the fucking support and that's the fucking mid laner. Literally die for kills on support, bro. Literally die for kills on support. Unless it's the other support. And I said Jing should build some fucking defense in the chat because of just how hard that character is to kill without defense. Like, just imagine Jingwei with defense, bro. You're never killing her. I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to play Jingwei mid like this guy and then build one defense item and then the rest a normal Jingwei build and see how much I piss people off. That actually sounds like a decent thing to do. Like, that doesn't even sound troll, right? You'll literally be insanely hard to kill, and yeah, you'll do like somewhat less damage, but not enough for it to really matter. You'll probably just win the game off of people trying to kill you and going out of position to try and kill you and then just dying for it like she did to me just now, and that was without defense. Contesting a buff like I said earlier, being annoying. Like the great Aurora once said, your job as support is to be as annoying as possible. And my whole team followed up on me. I mean, I just kind of have a goated team this match. This is the kind of things that'll be happening in comp. Like, if that was comp just now, that would happen every time. I call the gank over to the left, I hit that combo, he's dying every time. Make sure you're backing at your spikes. I can get an item and a relic, so that's a spike. I'm not calling it a power spike because I'm playing support, but you get the message. I had to use every single brain cell to decide what fucking relic I wanted. I honestly could have went Ankh this game, because it would have made both their tanks take more damage. But I don't know. The when in doubt relics are horrific in Frenzy. Those are the when in doubt relics. Honestly, I get horrific like almost every game, but and yeah, they did. We had solo lane Thor and they had solo lane Dao Song, bruh. I really, really wanted Bastet to stop trolling and to go on Dao Song, but she trolled me. So that's why what just fucking happened. That's a jungle Achilles, so he's 100% dead. Bastet trolled there because we had kill potential on Dao Sung, bruh. I feel like that was a troll. Pay attention, I'm doing what I said. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm warding objectives. Again, 20 minutes into the game and we're shitting on them and absurdly doubt they're going to go for it in the first place. So it's kind of unnecessary. So if you really wanted to mid-max, you would not ward there. But it's good to get in the habit of doing it, you know? Like, if you're not going to be, like, so try-hard to where you're actually, like, trying to mid-max your wards as much as possible, which I doubt very little people do in ranked, then you might as well just get into the habit of doing it, you know? Contesting buffs. What did I say? I'm not a hypocrite. I'm actually doing what I said. That was really good mechanics by me there. That was a very bad mechanics by What the Chuck. Put the silence down just in case he was trying to chase me, and yeah. Like, what did I say, guys? I'm just goated at getting away. Which honestly, I feel like that's actually like a top tier skill. Like, I think that's actually super important in Smite. And that's on literally every role too. If you put a gun to my head and forced me to rank in order of the roles in terms of importance to being goated at getting away, I'd probably say solo's number 1, then mid's number 2. Don't know what the fuck Thor just did. Number 3. Probably support. I guess then ADC, then jungle. I don't really know. The likelihood of me stealing the fire giant with Nox is absurdly low, so I just went for the kill. My best chance of actually stealing would have been with ult, but they had a chance of killing me before the fire giant was low enough to ult it. Like, they could have just turned on me and not given me the chance to ult it, which is why I go for the kill there instead of holding ult. It's just called being big brain. And yeah, like I said, Spirit Row, I just like stacking damage mitigation on characters that have damage mitigation in the kit, because I'm not going to research if it actually stacks or not. I'm just going to assume that it stacks, right? Plus, it has cooldown on it, which, again, not a hypocrite. Did I not say earlier in the video that I like cooldown on Nox? I'm practicing what I preach out here, boys. And yeah, make sure you're upgrading your relics between like, I'd say 19 and 26. If you don't have your relics upgraded by like 26 minutes into the game, you're slightly throwing. That'd have been a dirty Bastet ult. I'm trying to push the gas pedal, so I'm ulting, using my frenzy. I'm calling attack in VGS because that's how you make your teammates follow you and attack when you want them to attack in a ranked game. Here I'm peeling. I'm like, shit, we actually lost that fight. Let me make sure I hit all 3 of them with horrific so they can't chase us. That's called using horrific to peel, my guy. Churnball kind of trolled there. I hit the nastiest fucking combo on Chronos. Here's body block central. Watch these body blocks, boys. That's right, bitch. Shoot me, shoot me. Now, as you can see, while I'm getting killed by Jingwei, Tiamat is attacking minions because he's assuming he couldn't get away. I think he might have been able to get away. So now what he's going to try to do is he's going to try to get to tower and have tower kill him. But as you can see, Ardio actually hit a tick on him. So at least he didn't give the kill to Jing. But Tiamat might have been able to play that better. He would have died to tower if he left earlier. And honestly, if he left right away, there's a slight chance he gets away as well. But he definitely should have been able to die to tower there. He trolled. What is Jingwei basic super? Is that her 2 or something? I didn't even notice that. What the fuck is that? You can see in chat they said we need to stop throwing. So I'm like, okay, what do we need to do? What are we doing wrong? I see kill pot here, so I'm literally popping everything, bro. That's if you're gonna set up on support and think you can get kills, then you need to go all out, bro. Just literally pop everything. Don't try to mid-max your fucking... Don't try to mid-max your usefulness on honestly any fucking role. In most situations. You definitely should do it sometimes, but most of the time not. So if you're not like a seasoned player on your role, then just get in the habit of never doing it. I'm trying to get behind Pyromancer so he hits Pyro instead, but the fucking turn radius on Achilles ult is like a fucking race car, bro. This man literally could do like 3 360s before his ult ends, so he finally hits one. I just realized that Jingwei's name is a Twitch channel. I'm gonna look him up after this. I talked some trash to him and hated on him, but he is a decent player. So you're going to see me kind of call out the Thor for ulting a Jingwei he could never kill. But then my teammates tell me this, and they're completely right. He got the beads out of Jing. And shitty Thor players ult for good Jing players beads is a very worthwhile trade. So I'm actually happy he did that. So, go back and watch what I just did. I knew Achilles was about to execute me, So I waited for the sound cue of him actually pressing the button and then dashed. I didn't dash first. Because that's how you fucking play the game, bitches. And then I turned around and hit the combo on him. He had no chance of killing me there. As a tanky character, even a mage, as long as you have CC and you master the art of dodging, it is super hard to kill you. Here I'm just doing everything I can to defend Phoenix, but I didn't do a very good job. One thing that I didn't do very well this game, and I need to practice on because it's actually pretty important, is using Nox Dash to go inside my teammates in a good way, because I didn't do that very well this game. Like, I had a Thor, like, I could be Nox Dashing into Thor dunks and shit. Whenever your team's about to hit up fire, make sure you place your wards around the areas I placed them from so you know if people are coming. Every time do that or you're a troll. At least in the support role, because I think the support role should be the main ward role. Just comboing everybody I see my teammates go on for free kills. Nox combo is busted. And I know I'm talking a lot and I'm saying some pretty obvious stuff and I'm even repeating stuff. But guys, please remember that the point of this video is to actually, like, give out my knowledge. Like, this is an informational video, not an entertainment video. And so I really just want to make sure that above all else, I'm saying what I think needs to be said for people to play Nox better. Even if it's super obvious shit. So I hope people don't get mad at me. Again, I'm popping the horrific emblem into their whole team. Making Achilles miss his shit again. Ulting just so he can't kill me. Like, I'm giving him zero chance to kill me. I'm not trying to mid-max. I'm not like, maybe I don't need to ult here to live. Because it's possible I didn't need to ult there to live. I'm not taking that fucking chance. I don't mid-max my shit. I use all my shit. I don't take chances. But yeah, I mean, just literally fucking imagine her upgraded horrific emblem into 3 of their teammates, and then like ulting 2 of their teammates every fight. You literally win every fight, right? Unless you're behind by a decent amount, you win every fight, right? That sounds pretty OP, right? I think Nox support's underrated. He missed it. So after we get Fire Giant, I think the best side to attack is left. After Fire, you want to try to get your teammates to attack left lane every time. And the reason for that is very mid-max. It's because left side is the furthest away from Fire Giant. So if FG comes up and they have to defend a lane, you want the lane they have to defend to be left, because that means they have the furthest amount they have to walk to get over to Fire Giant. Pop everything, pop everything. Give them zero chance of winning the fight. Troll, get crippled by RDO. That's the one thing that fucking RDO does well. But as you can see, I'm raging at my teammates and asking them why they backed. You'll see why I still agree with raging at them and asking them why they backed. I should have horrific them moment before I died. But yeah, as you can see, it's because we completely fucking shit on them without me. Like, bruh. It was the freest fight win. Like, the fact that we ever backed for even a second there was troll. And as you can see, Thor fucking teleported instead of defending the Phoenix. I'm like, okay, if Thor's gonna teleport instead of defend our Phoenix, that means he thinks we can end here. He's backing, and he didn't even call attack Titan. He didn't think we could in here, and he still TP'd in instead of defending mid Fiend? We didn't need you to get left Fiend, bro. Defend mid Fiend. Biggest troll of the entire match. And he died. Oh, yeah, nah. Fuck you, Thor. Fuck you. I'm not going to go as far as to say to report him, but Chernobog will do it for me. As y'all can see, this is a long... I told y'all, this was a slobber knocker of a match. I mean, this was such a fun match for me to play. The change to green buff camps got me kind of fucked up. Being on the opposite side. I wonder why they did that. And then it also spawns later, I'm pretty sure, and it's 3 harpies now. See how I kept up? See how I kept track of where Achilles was? I knew he was in the jungle, and I was even already looking that way. I was 1000% completely prepared to peel off that Achilles. I mean, go back and watch. You can tell I knew the entire time that he was going to do that. Or that there was a potential that he would do that. And those are the things you need to keep in your head if you want to be the best possible player you can be. Because it just let me immediately follow up for the peel. I decide to use my abilities on Dao Sung instead of Artio because I know he does more damage, and I know if Artio's sitting in my Bastette's face, she's not going to have kill potential. That's another thing you need to think about. Even if somebody's closer to your teammate, like a tank, that tank is only in your teammate's face so that the DPS right behind them can do the damage. You want to peel off the DPS a lot of the time, not the tank. And that's the problem with going for risky FG calls when you're behind by a lot. Because it's like, yeah, we're behind by a lot, but we actually have a chance of getting Fire Giant here. Doesn't that sound nice? Let's go for it. 8 times out of 10, the enemy team's just going to get there in time to win the fight afterwards. Because you're behind. So even with FG, you're losing the fight. Right? So those calls are what I said. They're super fucking risky. Like, I don't even know if doing that kind of shit's worth it, honestly. That was a good ult by Tiamat. He did exactly what I was saying. He knew there was potential for her to try to gank him, so he used his ult there. That's a good ult by me because it was just sexy and that actually gave my Bastet the kill. I don't think she kills him if I don't do that. Pinging Chernobog to defend middle lane, but we're still going to go for Phoenix because Chernobog can just ult in and I have Frenzy. The amount of damage my teammates are getting off because of my combos is absurd. See, I completely think game's ending here. I'm like, okay, maybe not. Oh, wait, we killed Jingwei. So, yeah, now I'm thinking it's going to end again. Now Achilles comes in. So, yeah, no. We got shit on. They actually did very good defense there. The reason why I played into Kronos like that, even though I was super low and had a good chance of dying, was because if I hit combo, he 100% dies, and I might live. And I'm literally a Nox with Lono's Mask. If I just sit and basic the Titan, I'm barely helping there. Like, I definitely think I definitely liked going for the risky play of trying to go for the combo in Kronos. Would have done it again. Make sure you're remembering that once you hit 3k, you can get a 3k pot. You don't lose 3k pots when you die, and they're lit. And I'm even buying the 500 pot, even though I'm a fucking Lono's Mask support, because every little bit of damage counts, and I honestly don't know what else the fuck I would buy anyways. I'm mid-maxing my gold. Which that is something you should mid-max. I don't like mid-maxing a lot of things in Smite, but gold is definitely something you should mid-max. Five, 6, and 21. 26 out of 39 kill participation. 6 deaths. I have a decent stat line here. I'm surprised I got 5 kills, to be honest, but I mean, a lot of that's because I didn't go Lono's Mask until last. I mean, I don't think 6 deaths is feeding, eh? In a 41-minute game on support, I'm cool to have 6 deaths if it means getting more kills and not having to go Lono's Mask early. So this game, I definitely think buying Lono's Mask last worked out. Imagine if I actually comboed Kronos there. That would have been insane. Don't know how Tiamat died there. This is the game-winning fight here. They have too long of timers. Jingmei would have to go huge here. I looked into jungle to see if I could see her backing, because if I saw her backing, I would just stop her back, and then we super win for free. Dao Song's useless. That was the worst pick I've ever seen. Dao Song solo was stupid. Big reason why we won the game. That was a huge combo. And fucking again, bro. We don't win the game. What the hell? These are the games you play Smite for. Like, I know I'm the one who played it and you guys are just watching it, but I think y'all can imagine, like, these are the games you play Smite for. And yeah, Tiamat's doing good callouts. We should just group for Enhanced Fire, and if we get Enhanced Fire, we win the game for free. As long as we actually go for a siege and don't just Twitter our thumbs in our asshole or something. And it's shit like that that some people don't do. Like, if this was fucking gold ranked or some shit, which, by the way, this is Platinum 2 ranked, we'd be fucking regrouping and going straight to Titan and having a decent chance at losing. See, they're doing another risky FG. Like, they're kind of trolling their fucking brains out. Like, Achilles just killed himself, so Kronos killed himself too. Like, very bad gameplay here. Our macro game was way stronger than him. I'm not going for EFG because I think my two teammates can get it themselves, and I really want to make sure nobody else dies. And yeah, it's just like Tiamat said. And like what I was thinking. EFG's a free win, especially if they're gonna troll and try to grab it. That was very stupid. Absurdly fun match. Ended 5-6 and 26. Not bad. The thing with Nox is that her combo is single target. It's like a lot of times during a team fight, you're getting like one assist.